All right, we're live, ladies.
Hi, everyone.
Happy Saturday. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Tonight we're going to be hosting Erica from Second and Spruce, and we're going to be going. I know everyone's kind of confused on why we're doing this early since the pre-order is taking place next week, but with availability and time, I really wanted to get this scheduled, and Erica was kindly gracious to allow us some time this evening to share some of her thoughts on her new blends. So I'll first go around and introduce. I mean, most of us know who we are, but for those who are joining us, we're up to 19. I'll go to my right, Aubrey.
Hi, everyone. I'm Aubrey. This is my first live, so I'm super excited and excited to talk to all you ladies and gentlemen, if there are any this evening, about Erica's amazing wax. And hopefully we can all figure out this insane list.
Tell me about it. All right.
It's me. Hi, I'm Alexis. Yes, really excited to be here. Thank you, Christine, for having me, and excited to probably add to the list I have ongoing tonight.
Me, I guess. Hi, everybody. I'm Summer. Glad to be here. Christine, thanks. Thanks to everybody for joining. And RIP bank account.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Erica, the owner of Second and Spruce, or I should say co-owner, I guess, right? With my husband Slade. And just want to thank all the ladies for hosting me tonight. It's really exciting and great to connect with all of you.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Yep. Appreciate it.
For coordinating.
Yeah, no, thank you so much again. I know we all have hectic lives and schedules, and life gets the best of us, but really wanted to take the time to kind of go through some of the new blends. I know there were some questions, and we'll get to those along the way just as we're going through things about the scoops, and we'll get to that as we go. But I know for the sake of time, the pre-order is going to be taking place next Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's Friday the 13th, guys.
I love that.
And so I know we're going to go focus on new blends first, and then if we want to finish up and kind of go through some repeats, we can. So I guess let's just dive right in.
Yeah. And I did put new next to, it looks like there's new next to a lot of things, but I did put new next to things that like were existing blends that maybe I added like one extra note or something to it. So they're not new, but so I can call out the ones that are new if we want to hit those first, but whatever you guys think.
It's probably sad that I know which ones are new and which ones are not. All right. Let me add the list. All right. The first one is Almost Famous plus Cupcakes at Tiffany's. So I know those Almost Famous is its own blend, which I've had before. And that's raspberry jam, toasted mallow, zucchini bread, and then Cupcakes at Tiffany's.
Yes. Do you want me to get into details, or just does anyone want to pop questions? And if they have, I mean, this one's not new. So it is the raspberry jam blend. Has just a hint of toasted mallow. Like I like toasted mallow, but I feel like it can definitely take over a blend. So there's just a little bit of that in there. The zucchini bread, and then the Cupcakes at Tiffany's. For whatever reason, I don't know, Cupcakes at Tiffany's and zucchini bread, like I love those two together. The Oh My God blend that's also on the list has those two notes in it, with some other notes. But I just feel like it makes the zucchini bread actually smell like more authentic, like real fresh baked zucchini bread to my nose. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So I was like, I have to throw that in there and just give this one a go this time. See how everyone likes it.
Well, I mean, your raspberry is the best, so
Yes.
I can imagine that this is going to be amazing for sure.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, she has the raspberry jam.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few out there, but yeah, it's good.
No, it's the raspberry jam.
Capital THE.
Yep.
And I've had Almost Famous, and I do get, I mean, it was blended beautifully because I felt like it was a good mixture of the raspberry jam, toasted mallow, and the zucchini bread. I did get primarily the zucchini bread, but it was like on cold, but it was blended that you did get that raspberry jam and toasted mallow. So it was even.
Yeah, and it's
Right.
it's fun, you guys, because like the longer obviously we're doing it, the more blends we have, and the easier it becomes on me because I don't have to like extensively test like so many things every single release, right? Like we always want to have some new things. But in the beginning, it was so difficult because like you were testing like everything. And so now it's like becoming a little bit easier for me. So there's like a lot less to test. But yeah, it's still fun. It's still fun to come up with these new ones.
So that's a
Now,
question. You test every blend that you have on this list, like these new blends. Have you've been playing with them? You kind of mock poured them so you understand what they smelled like, or are you just thinking about scent notes and putting them together?
So I like think about scent notes and put them together, and then I will mock test them, and then I will, before I actually pour them for real, I'll go back to them again and smell the testers and see, okay, do I need to slightly adjust or tweak things here and there? And you'll notice on some of the scents that are repeats from last year, you might see in parentheses slightly reformulated. It's because I may not have had as much of time to like let things cure before I had to pour it for real last year. And so I'm like, okay, this could be like tweaked, or, oh, I got this comment a lot, so like, let's tweak it, based on these comments from last year. And so anytime you see that, it's probably because I'm like adjusting the ratios. It's not necessarily changing the scent notes or the oils that I'm using, unless I say that, but just like tweaking the ratios a little bit based on feedback.
Yep, it's good to know.
Yeah. So do you want me to just kind of like keep on walking through, or
Well, I was wrong about the first one, but I'm pretty sure I've never seen Angels Among Us, but I could be wrong.
No, that one is new. I've been testing with that oil for a while now. I've had it for a while, but I haven't. I almost was going to release something for the road show, and then Beth had something. I was like, Beth, I'm not going to like put anything out there now because I'm like, we're not going to compete for that oil and try to get it in case you need it. I was like, you have full reign of that oil to make sure you get enough of what you need. And so I said, I'll hold it until like we do our fall winter release. And so I was holding this blend from then. And so I just figured it kind of makes sense to do it now anyway, because it's kind of like a cozy blend. And so, I love it. I love cashmere cedar, cashmere cream, it's so creamy and just like cozy. And I just felt like it fit perfectly with the Angel Share type.
How strong would you say the cashmere cream is? Because I'm not a big cashmere cream fan, but I love Angel Share and I love cashmere cedar.
I think you'll be okay.
Okay.
I really
it's
do.
not
really
super, super strong.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I always like in my mind, I always want to kind of like blend things so that it kind of creates its own unique sort of scent. That doesn't always happen, which again is why you're seeing reformulated or slightly reformulated. But yeah, that's always the goal, is kind of like to have it blend seamlessly. It just doesn't always work out perfectly the first time.
Yeah, and I knew that Alexis was going to ask that question because we are on the same fence when it comes to cashmere cream. But honestly, we're going to get to it at the bottom, like in a couple. Blackberry cashmere cookies was my first one that I warmed from Erica, and it was everything. So I'm like hoarding a small souffle that I have because it's just such a good, creamy, beautiful blend. So I'm definitely, this one I'm getting for sure. So
yeah, I will say, Erica, I've never had a single blend from you, even if the scent notes aren't entirely my cup of tea. I've never ever disliked anything, not once. So the way you blend things is just, it's perfection. So you're doing a great job.
Thank you. I try. We don't always hit the mark, but we try to improve every time. So we're still learning, but it's fun. It's fun.
Erica's cashmere cream is the creamy one too. It's not the sharp one. So I think y'all will be fine. I'm gonna get it. It's obviously Angel Share.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of angel share, but I don't care. So,
So good.
It's good.
I did notice, I was like, ooh, I kind of have that in a lot of blends this time, but
We're not mad about
what are
it.
you going to do?
It's a good time of year for like the cozy
Yeah,
sets.
yeah. I'll make sure it's blended so that it's not like overtaking anything. That's always like I said, that's always kind of the goal. But sometimes we miss the mark, but we try.
All right. The next one I know is a mixture, but because I've seen Princess Consuela, so I don't know if you want to go through that one. It's up to you.
Yeah, so really quick, I would say it's a more elevated version of that, maybe the more adult version of that. I don't know if that's a thing. But for anyone that's not like a bourbon fan, I'm also not like any sort of alcohol like based sense. That's not like something that I love. And so I feel like it just adds a little bit of like sweetness and richness. It's not like boozy to me, because if it was, I wouldn't use it. I just don't care for those. Not that I wouldn't use it. Like if everyone asked for it, of course I would use it, but it wouldn't be my preference. So I don't tend to like overly boozy notes. So I don't think that it is, if that's something that concerns anyone. Just like a richness, I would say.
I'm assuming it's just the drizzle that's on top, or is it blended? Sometimes you do the drizzle on top, or is it actually in it?
It is in it. But it usually when I say drizzle or like a dash or whatever, it's like minimal. Like I'm not putting like a ton of that oil in there.
Okay.
Brittany asked, how strong is the zucchini bread in this one, Erica?
I don't think you would smell this. I think it just adds like a bakery, sort of extra bakery note to it. I don't think you would smell it and say, ooh, there's zucchini bread in it. I don't think you would. Just kind of adds like a, I don't know, kind of like a homey, like bakery note.
This one's intriguing me.
Oh, which one? The coffee? Or the banana?
Bitter
Banana
banana.
bourbon.
Oh yeah. So we anyone that's tried the Paris Cafe, which I'm doing it in the sampler now, but that was the first time. This is the first time that we're using. Oh no, that's a lie. Hold on. We used it the last time in, I think it was in Night Patrol. I think that was the first time we used this particular coffee oil. So it's our boldest coffee oil. So it's the same oil that was in Night Patrol is in this one. Summer, what question did you have about this one?
Me?
Oh, I thought you said you had a question. You were.
Oh, no.
Okay, sorry.
You're talking about the banana one that you wanted, Summer, right? That's the one you said you were intrigued by?
Yeah, because I'm not a banana person, but it sounds really good. Sorry.
It is.
I was thinking the same
bakery.
thing. I had it on my no list, and then I'm hearing all these descriptions like,
Maybe a good wild card pick. Looking
Yeah.
for something different.
Yeah, because we're gonna. Oh, and I think in case anyone missed it in the group, I'm gonna post it. But we're gonna do clams. So the small clams as a smaller option.
Oh,
I know there's like.
great.
Yeah, I really, really wanted to do a shape, but I thought with this size of a list, I mean, it would really set us back time-wise to do shapes. Because I was thinking, oh, wouldn't it be cute? Like I could do like a snowflake or some kind of wintry scent for all the winter scents, and then like some kind of fall shape, like a leaf or something, pumpkin for the fall scents. But I was thinking, I really want to do it because I love shapes; they're so cute, but I feel like just because I'm paranoid about like in between scents and cleaning and all that stuff, like it would really set us back. So I thought maybe the clams would be a good compromise just to give you guys a smaller option, especially because there's a lot of new stuff on here. And if you're not sure about something, it's like, a cheaper way to try something.
Yeah.
And you don't have to chop it.
I was just going to say, you don't have to chop. You can try more blends maybe because
Just get a clam.
Size. Just get a clam. Yeah. Perfect.
Well, my list is going to get a little bit longer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must have missed that post, so
And
I know that.
Yeah, I think it was in the comments, but I'll do a post tomorrow and just kind of recap anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Erica, I'm glad you brought that up because I wrote that down as a note because I was telling the ladies before we got on, I was like, I was just curious if it was only going to be in certain blends because I saw that someone had asked or commented and you were like, just scared of like being able to get them again. So I was like, oh, is she going to offer them in all scents? So I guess there's our answer. So
yeah, all scents. Yep.
Well, that changes everything. I'm going crazy.
Yep.
Let's get all the lists now.
Like
I'll
I'll
have regrets.
Everything. Everything.
Can we just put in our order? Just ship me one of everything.
Should be one of every
That
scent.
should be an option.
you can put in. There's a notes in there. There's a notes section.
Yep.
I'll post the price and everything tomorrow. It's probably going to be, I want to keep it obviously reasonable. Like, cause you know, I mean, I know like when you go to a vendor, like we're using obviously higher quality products and like, you know, at Walmart or something like that. But still, like, I mean, you can go to Walmart and get a clam for a pretty reasonable price. And so I want to keep it fairly reasonable for you guys. So I just want to price everything out, make sure nothing's changed since the last time we used the small clams as far as like the packaging and everything. But yeah, it should be like no more than 5, hopefully a little bit less.
You have a question, Erica, from Lori. She wants to know what your secret is.
In the
No
web.
pressure.
Then it wouldn't be a secret.
So
Everybody would know.
So I do have a sort of, I don't know, you want to call it a proprietary blend of wax. I mix multiple waxes together. So, I mean, like, I don't know that there's any secret. I mean, probably anybody could, you know, just mix different waxes together. I mean, we probably tested that for like 6 months before we opened. And I will say that like every single blend, I don't know if any vendor would like have just a certain like percentage that they put in every blend. Maybe some do. I have no idea. But every blend is different. So I don't know if that maybe helps me a little bit with the strength, but just depending on if it's like a vanilla based blend, then I'm probably putting more oils in it than I would for like pine or something. You know what I mean? So every blend that I do is like a different like recipe.
Well, please, whatever you do, don't change a single thing.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Right?
Okay.
It is perfect.
It is.
Thank you guys.
I do not need to wait for it to cure.
No,
Well,
there's no
I don't
time.
wait for anything to cure.
It's always
but-
perfect.
You don't have to wait at all for it to cure or for it to throw. It's immediate.
Good. I'm glad
Mhm.
it's working for you guys. And I will say, just because of the timing, I said this last year, I'm like, I'm going to get my timing better next year. Well, like, the timing's not great this year either. As far as like getting you guys your stuff, you know, before like the fall season starts. So it's going to be at the tail end of the fall season. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour all of the fall scents first. That way they've been curing probably at least a month by the time that you guys get them. So I'll kind of do it that way. So that's helpful in case you want to melt any of the fall stuff right away. It should be nice and ready.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You're the best, Erica.
Mhm.
I try.
All right, what are we on?
Awesome.
Bitter Betty.
Better Betty. Yep.
Yeah, so it's our boldest coffee, but so it is a bolder coffee, but like I said, it's not it really isn't bitter, and it will be bakeified with all of those other things. So if you're not a coffee person, maybe it's, you know, maybe this isn't the right coffee for you if you wanted to kind of dip your toe into it. I probably wouldn't go with this one. There's probably another one on the list that I'd recommend, but it's still bakeified for sure. Oh, thank you, Chrissy.
We would all agree. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. The next one is blackberry cashmere cookies and fir needles. Yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah.
Is this the one that's the base for Dark Nights?
Oh.
Wait, blackberry cashmere cookies?
Yeah.
No, there's no. So it's the same blackberry.
Were you telling me? I know I asked you something and I thought you said it was like, I don't know. Then you made Dark Nights and that was like the OG version. I don't know. Maybe it was a different one.
Yeah,
Am I crazy?
I'm trying to
Probably.
think.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
I'm
answer
trying
is
to
yes.
think.
Dark Nights is my other favorite, but it's got Palo Santo in it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
That one is amazing.
I
It's
love
the
that
same
one so much.
blackberry though, but it does share that.
Okay.
And your blackberry, I find, is so unique. It's very like deep to me. I don't know how to describe it. It's just it's unique compared to other blackberries I've smelled, and it's really, really good.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I feel like fruit. I'm weird. I don't know about you guys. Like, I'm weird with fruit scents because I don't like fruit scents that like have a green note with them because typically I want to be able to use them in bakery, and so I don't typically go for that. That's not my preference. And in strawberry, I haven't found a strawberry oil other than strawberry pound cake that I love. Like, I've tried different strawberry oils. To me, some of them smell sour or like off-putting, and so I'm still on the hunt. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I need to send them to somebody that like loves strawberry to say, okay, this is a good one or this isn't, because I haven't been able to find one.
Christine's volunteering.
Okay.
I was gonna say I get that same sour note from a lot of strawberry, so I'm really particular about strawberry unless it's like a strawberry pound cake. But I think it's a me thing, so it's probably oils that people would really like. Just it's hard to tell.
That's probably why I don't use a lot of strawberry other than strawberry pound cake, because I'm like thinking, is that my nose it smells sour, or is like, does it really smell like that? So
some of them are just too tart, and strawberry pound cake is perfection. So
yeah.
I was on the wrong tab, guys, so I was missing comments. So if anyone said anything, I apologize. I was on the private.
I'm posting I'm trying to catch, like, I'm trying to look, like, listen to you guys, and then I'm looking to see which ones are questions, and then I'm putting them on the screen. So someone's asking about sweet fir needles. Kristen, is it a strong tree note? I don't typically get from fir needles. I typically don't get strong tree, and you know me, I don't like strong tree, but that's just my thoughts. I don't know if anybody else wants to add.
I feel like the needle part of it makes it not as strong. It's a little more subdued. I mean, obviously I don't know about this blend, but my experience with like pine needle, fir needle is that it's not as sharp as pine, fir, balsam,
I would agree. And that's why I selected this particular one, because it is a sweeter, it's a tree, but it's a sweeter oil. It's like one of my favorite tree oils. So it's if you want to dip your toe into tree, that might be a good one to try.
All right. The next one is bottle service: pink pepper, neroli, vanilla rum, sandalwood, vanilla ambers, and hints of tobacco and leather. Yep. This might be a clam wild card, but it sounds really good. Especially I'm like coming into pink pepper.
Is this a perfume?
It's not actually. It's not a perfume dupe. There's like 3 different oils in this one. But yeah, it seems like it, right? I will tell you, there's one that I did forget to put. Did we already talk about it? Shoot. No, it's coming up. No, it's not a perfume dupe. But it's very, like, I would say, like, loungy, if that makes sense. Loungy? Yeah. I haven't done a lot of masculine scents. Oh, I miss Chris. Thanks, Crystal. I saw the comment up there. Thank you. I haven't done a lot of masculine scents, and I'm trying to branch out a little bit. But yeah, so I've taken a stab this pre-order with a few different types of variety of scents to kind of, build up our scent list a little bit with some different things. So yeah, I would say it's like loungy, a little smoky. It does have a little sweetness from the vanilla. There's that tobacco in there, and so yeah, it's good.
How strong is the leather?
Not strong, because it's not strong.
Because that'll be the determining factor whether I get a clam or a mini loaf,
Yeah. I don't want to steer you wrong though, Summer.
I think you need a mini loaf of this one. I mean,
I'm
that's
kind of thinking a tub.
Just a loaf, just go big.
Oh gosh.
But the leather, like, I'm just not a leather fan. But if it's in there just slightly, I think I could probably do it.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
You
this is the
convinced me.
first time that I'm doing anything with leather in it. I believe so.
Well, I love masculine scents, so this sounds fantastic. I'm excited for that one for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that's on my yes list.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is burlesque. I think this is also new. Tart cherry, saffron, soft orchid as a feminine quality, not overly floral, woody smoke, vanilla ambers, and oud. Is this
Yes,
perfect?
please.
It's
Yeah.
the cherry smoke. I meant to put that on there. I didn't want to like try to hide like that what it was. I
Yeah.
was like I had like when I was making my like list, I was like comparing two different options, and I didn't put it in there, but I just wanted to mention that. Yeah, so the cherry part is the cherry smoke.
I kind of thought it might be, but even if it wasn't, it sounded amazing.
Yeah.
So,
And for anyone that's like afraid of, I'm not a floral person, but like, you know how when you smell a scent and it's like floral and you're like, ugh, it's floral. Like if you don't like floral, like this one, I smelled this orchid oil and it was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? So, so it's not one of those off-putting florals. I feel like it's something that like, if you're not a floral person, you probably could do it. And I just want to like change it up a little bit. So we put some orchid and then some oud in this one.
this one
I'm
really
so excited.
forward to me.
What?
I think like this one makes me think of you, like that you would love this one.
Cherry smoke is like, it's my total vibe.
It's her jam.
Yeah, I'm so pumped.
Cool.
All right.
So
Cashmere and Cozy, and I know we're not going through any of these. I do have a question about the Cat Carb Battle Royale because I've missed every time. I know how it says slightly reformulated, but how is the ratio of zucchini bread, cinnamon sugar donuts? Is it heavy cinnamon? What's kind of the ratio? Because this is going to be the first time I'm actually being able to grab this one.
Yeah. So when I haven't offered this one in quite I mean, I know we haven't been around that long, but this was like an early like blend that I put out, and I haven't really done it again in a while. So the reason that I added the cinnamon sugar, I just felt like, you know how when you do like a lot of like baker vanilla based scents, I just felt like it needed something to pull it together. And just to kind of have just a tinge of spice, but it's not overly spicy at all. So I think it just kind of pulls it together a little bit, gives it just a little bit of like, I don't know, body. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's not overly spicy at all.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm still getting a mini loaf. So I was like, I don't know.
see, now that I know we can do clams, I mean,
The world's our oyster.
Yeah,
The world's our
really
clam.
is.
The world's our clam.
The world's our clam. I love that.
So cute.
Yeah. All right. I don't know about chai pumpkin. Is that new? I've never seen that either.
It is, and this chai isn't like it's not overly like, it doesn't overly smell like tea. So this particular oil. So if you don't like tea scents, you could probably, it's more like I would say more of a bakery, to be honest with you. It's more like the pumpkin chai adds more of a like a spice and not so much a tea, but there's another tea scent that we have later down the list. So this one I would say leans more bakery.
Yeah, I was thinking that because of the honey pumpkin chai and then the sugar cookies and the pumpkin roll really kind of creams it all out.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Cheers to the new year. Prosecco, pear, lychee, and vanilla.
Sounds amazing.
Figured we needed a scent for the new year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just sounds like New Year's
Absolutely.
Eve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna melt it on New Year's Eve for sure.
Cool. In case anyone has any question about lychee, like I was like how do you describe that? And I feel like it just,
how do you describe that?
I would feel like okay, like if you have like a fruit salad in front of you and you just like, it smells like sweet fruity, like that's kind of like the vibes it gives me. Just like a sweet fruit, not anything one particular like note is standing out, just like a sweet fruit note.
Not obnoxious, not melon, just like a sweetness.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting a clam.
Cool.
I'm going to try it.
Gonna give it a go.
Yeah.
We'll all warm it for New Year's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pressure's on.
All right.
So there
the
was
next
a
one is-
comment in the chat. So we're focusing on the new blends, but if you have a question about one of the older blends, put it in the chat and we can talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Alexis, for catching that.
Yep, no problem.
All right. The next new blend is cider, milk, and cookies.
And I
Apple.
misspelled subtle. Sorry.
Apple
I got you. Hang on.
apple cider. I didn't even see that as many times as I've looked at this list. Apple cider donuts, milk and cookies, a hint of caramel sauce, not over the top. Caramel, very subtle. Yeah, you know me, love and hate with caramel. So,
So I'll tell you, someone asked a question in the group. So if anyone asks me a question in the group, I'll try to remember and like repeat it because I'm sure it would be helpful for others as well. Like they were asking, is the cider note like a fermented note? It's not fermented at all to my nose. I that probably would be off-putting to me. And so it's not. It's like a sweet cider. And then like the apple cider donut to me almost smells like you would think like an apple cake donut would smell.
And your milk and cookies is unbelievable.
Aww.
So
phenomenal.
yes,
Yeah.
it is a lot of, not to talk badly about anybody else, but a lot of milk and cookies I've tried, you can't smell very strongly, but yours is so potent and just creamy. It's fantastic. So
Thank you.
Hers is the best I've
Yeah.
ever had. I'm not a milk and cookies fan, and I love Erica's. I will buy whatever blend that she puts it with. Like,
Thank
God
you.
honest truth.
yeah,
Mhm.
you need like multiple iterations of your milk and cookie sampler because it's gonna be fantastic.
Volumes 1 through 10.
Right.
I think it would be fun to do one eventually, like through the seasons or something. For,
Yeah.
like,
Fun.
That'd be so fun.
yeah.
All
Well,
right.
this next one I'm very, very interested in because I also love your beach nights type.
Oh, good. What can I tell you about this one? There's cashmere in it, Alexis, but it's not like, again, like very
So it's a
mild.
hint.
You put hint, and so that made me feel good.
Yeah. I think you'll be okay with this one too.
Yeah.
Just a hint. Vanilla frosted cupcakes. But yeah. I love, like, I love marshmallow fireside, you guys. Like, I'm definitely more of a marshmallow fireside person than like Palo, although I've come around to Palo, but I love marshmallow fireside. I don't know what it is. I would put that in everything if I could. But I just love it. I don't know what it is. I know it's like an old school, scent, but I just love it.
It works
It's
for a
old
reason.
school, but it's been around forever. I think there's a reason for that.
Yeah, right, Aubrey. Yeah. I just love it.
Put it in everything, and I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. Or milk and cookies.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Jenny in the comments is asking, how heavy is the beach nights, or is it more bakery leaning?
I would say a little bit more bakery leaning, Jenny. Yeah, definitely with that one. A little bit more bakery. And the sweet smoky of the marshmallow fireside.
It'd be like cozy beach nights. Like, I'm here for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. The next one is Ebenezer.
OMG.
OMG is right. I think this is the one I'm most looking forward to. I need all your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So on the sort of the notes, like at the second line of notes, are a little bit more masculine leaning, I would say, but not like cologne. And so there's two different oils that I was stuck between that are very similar in vibe. And I went with the one that was like one leaned a little, just a tad too masculine. I felt like this one was just like a nice, it mixed better with the first part of it. So with the where there's smoke part. But what do you guys want to know?
How much did we get? Like, Erica, my love with where there's smoke. How much do I need? Like 4 loaves?
and yeah, I'm gonna from my tester, I'm gonna tweak it a little bit because I just want it to be a little bit more seamless. Like I want to get all the vibes, you know what I mean, from the notes. But yeah, it's this one's a little bit tricky, so I might test it one more time before I pour it for real, just to make sure I got it perfect. But yeah, again, like there's that touch of leather. It's not overly leather, but there is a hint there. So I mean, you know, we're probably gonna pick it up, but it's not like, you know, it's not taking over the blend or anything like that.
I mean, you can blend where there's smoke with literally anything and I would buy it, but also these scent notes are just, oh my gosh.
They're
so
very
good.
unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. Like, so there's a little woodiness from like I mean, it's really a wood note, but I mean, you know, we had to put the desk because it's Ebenezer, right? And yeah, like it's very unique. Like I said, there were a couple different oils that I found that were similar, but the one I picked, I just felt like it went a little bit better.
I can't wait for this. Like,
Yeah.
so excited.
Yeah, I think you guys will like it. I think it'll be, yeah, again, trying to branch out a little bit, get some different variety in there.
I'm excited for it, and that's typically not my thing. I mean, I do like where's there smoke, but the other notes are usually not my vibe. But I put mini low for sure. So.
Yeah, I'm like you, Christine. If I saw this on somebody else's list, I probably would get I would like, it's not typically for me, but like it's gonna be my wild card for this one. But I think you guys will like it.
I know there was a question about going back to Cozy Sugar Plum Dreams. We were answering a lot of that in the comments, but Erica, if you wanted to add anything, you know, on your description of how it is, I think it's amazing. I've had it, and I think it was a sampler that you had. I got 2 samplers last year, so I still have 1 snowflake, but it's everything. The cashmere is good. It's smoky, but it's creamy. And that plum is just adding another layer of the smooth and creaminess, but I'll let you kind of describe it for them.
Yeah, so I just see Jenny's name up there. And so I think I was actually talking about this with Jenny because she was one of the ones that I think requested it in the group. And I did ask her, I was like, did you think the plum was too heavy from last year? I think Jenny said no, because I didn't know, because the plum note can tend to like overtake. But Jenny said she thought it was good, the ratio. So I didn't put my parentheses on that one. But yeah, I mean, I feel like you definitely get the plum first. And then I think the other notes kind of like just elevate it sort of. Because the vanilla snowflake, I mean, have you guys all smelled vanilla snowflake? I know Alexis likes it.
I was gonna say Alexis can answer this question.
I love vanilla snowflake.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I don't even have, that's a hard one to describe. It's not like, I want to say fresh, but that's not really right. Like, it's not really fresh, like in that sense. It's like,
and the notes for vanilla snowflake, so it's like vanilla, coconut, and mint. You're like, what? But I don't get really coconut. I don't get mint. It's just kind of like a fresher vanilla. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it, like a fresher vanilla, but not fresh clean. Like, just like, I don't know. Yeah.
That's everything.
Yeah.
It's crisp.
So,
it's crisp and cozy.
Vanilla. Yeah. So I think you definitely get the plum first, but I think the rest of the notes kind of just add this like kind of cozy vibe to it. Like a cozy plum.
And your vanilla snowflake is spot on. It is unbelievable. I have 2 tubs of it, and I'm gonna hoard the last piece of it.
I almost had it on the list. Like I think my list was up to like 85 or 90, and I was like, listen, Erica, you need to draw the line. And so I cut it because I had it in this, at least I had it somewhere else. I know it's not in a single, but I'll definitely like offer it again. There are some other oils that I have a hard time getting, and I was afraid to have them in there because I thought, what if I can't get it? You know, some of them are just so difficult to get. So like I had ordered a ton of that, or tried to get a ton of the Surf's Up, even though it doesn't really go. But I know some people had asked for the Surf's Up blend, and I have a hard time getting the main oil. And so I have it. I have the oils, but I think I might need to do like an RTS or something after the holidays and just, you know, do those blends where I'm a little bit nervous about being able to get enough oil.
Well, that Surf's Up was amazing, and I need more than the shot cup that I have. So
yeah, I have the oil. Yes, I have it.
Cool. I know you guys were talking about it. I don't even know what's in it, but Alexa, I remember saying she loved it.
It's like an aquatic and berry type scent. It was so good. I mean, that whole sampler was amazing, but I smelled that and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. So yeah, that was definitely a winner.
Was that the shot cup?
One of them.
Oh my God, that one was so good. Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah.
All right. I've had Fall in Love on its own. I actually have a snap of it. I've been hoarding it because I love it so much. But I don't know if we want to talk about these next two blends, but Fall in Love is everything. If you like pumpkin pecan waffles, birthday cake, it's just such a good blend. I don't know which one to get, but now we can get a clam of everything. So
you can.
Right?
You can't go wrong with a pumpkin apple scent. I figured it was, perfect time to try that. And then, and I have a couple different apple pie oils. I think I'm going to use 2 different ones to make it kind of unique. And and then blackberry jam butter cookies. I haven't really done a ton with that oil, although I've used it earlier on when we opened. But I figured it's time to bring it back. Haven't used it in a while, so thought it would be fun. And sort of for those bakery fans that aren't totally into all the spicy vibes of the season, I figured that would be a good one.
Yeah. I love blackberry jam butter cookies. So that's a really good one.
You getting both?
I might be getting both now. I was getting the apple pie one, but thanks for answering the question, Summer, about Christmas on Second.
Sure. Love it.
Yeah, Christmas on Second is really good.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah, Alexandra was asking if it was potpourri. And I think it's a really good, well-blended Christmas scent.
Tell her that I was confused. I'm thinking Christmas on Spruce, not Christmas on
Second. Okay.
Alexandra, nope. So I don't think I have Christmas on Second. Let me look.
Oh, second. Sorry, I was confused too.
Is it potpourri?
There you go. I put the question up.
No, I mean, maybe a teeny bit, but not. It's just a really pretty Christmas scent.
I would say a traditional, what you would think a traditional Christmas scent would be.
It smells kind of like a wreath. Christmas wreath. Sorry, Alexandra, but Christmas on Spruce is my favorite of the two. It's definitely the nostalgia one that I was talking about. I get them all the time, but Second smells like a Christmas wreath to me, like a fresh, live wreath.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there's a question about Tipsy Gingerbread Man versus Gingerbread Village, and I know I'm biased.
Yep.
But Tipsy Gingerbread Man.
Agreed.
It's the love of my life. So.
And see, this is where I say Gingerbread Village.
Oh,
she loves that one. Christine loves that one.
Do you? I've never had it, so.
Yeah,
go get it.
One more snap over here.
So in the Tipsy Gingerbread Man, I think I have there's four different gingerbread oils that I mix together. I think it's 4, to just make it a little bit different. I tend to do that a lot. I won't just take I'll take multiple oils to make it a little bit unique.
It's the eggnog in it too for me. Your eggnog is second to none. It's so good. I think it makes that blend.
If you like eggnog, I would say Tipsy Gingerbread Man. I don't like gingerbread, and I love that one. Gingerbread Village is okay.
It's straight gingerbread.
But it's gingerbread. You gotta like it. It's not super spicy though.
Yeah.
But I don't like
me, I don't like spice.
And this is amazing. So
yeah, I typically don't like spice, and Gingerbread Village I feel is, again, every Christmas time we make fresh gingerbread cookies, and that's what it smells like to me. It is authentic gingerbread, molasses, and then you're right. The Tipsy gingerbread is more, I feel like, sweeter, creamier.
And I know we didn't talk about this, but for the coffee fans, Christmas morning cheer is Tipsy Gingerbread Man, which I need to correct that, plus coffee.
Oh, Erica.
Sorry, I somebody asked me that. It originally was not that. It was slightly different, and then I changed it.
So what you're saying is that we need this now. Okay.
I mean,
Which one?
Christmas morning cheer.
One.
Yeah. So
I have that one.
Yeah.
So this one's Tipsy.
Do I have that? Have you off? Yeah, I think I have that.
Yeah, I offered it last year.
Okay.
It was in the holiday
Good.
sampler. So I guess I didn't offer it as like in a full pre-order. It was in the sampler. So if you
It was
need
like a clamshell, I think I have.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I might need that one. I'm not a coffee person, but I am finding that I like coffee when it's like well blended with other things. And obviously I'm a big fan of the rest of the notes. So maybe that would be a clam to try.
Erica does coffee really well.
Coffee all day long.
I love coffee. I think that's probably why we have we do it fairly often. And there's
me too.
I know we were having a lot of questions about the gingerbread village. I know with the cardamom cream, it's definitely going to be, I would assume, a little more creamier.
Yes.
That I've never seen that mixed together. So
yeah, definitely don't be afraid of that, you guys. It's really good.
Okay. I don't even know what scent we're on anymore.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
To be honest.
Well, because a lot of people are wanting to go back and look at scents that we passed, so which is okay. The Gazooks, it's fall. I mean, I know that's really that's zucchini bread, sugar cookies, and then it's just the pumpkin pecan waffles to it, right? Is that just the addition?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gadzooks is amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Creamy, sweet cream. I know April loves it. April, if you're still here. Yep. Gadzooks is life. Yes. It is. It's really pretty.
Oh, and the cream cheese frosting. I had to look. I forgot what I put it. Yeah, that's new too.
Yeah. That blend was one that got me into zucchini bread because I really wasn't a zucchini bread fan. So if you're not a fan of zucchini bread, this one is amazing. It's creamy. It's a definite must for sure. Ghost pumpkin. I think this is new. I've never seen this.
Yeah.
Right,
I just wanted to do a white pumpkin scent. Like I've had I can't remember what the one is. It Bath and Body Works has a white pumpkin scent, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
I remember burning it last year. I'm like, you know what? Next year I need to do a white pumpkin scent.
It's so good. It's kind of like bougie,
yes,
fancy.
Elegant for sure. Very pretty.
Yeah. And it's not overly spicy or anything. So I think if you don't like spice, you would be okay with this one. And the fig note, I'm adding that in. It gives it a little bit of a kind of like an earthy vibe, but not like dirt or anything like that, but gives it a little earthiness. It's really good.
I don't know that I know what white pumpkin smells like, but I think I'm still going to get it.
The only thing I know is white pumpkin and driftwood.
Me too.
I like it. So
yeah. But I don't know if I'm smelling the driftwood or the pumpkin that I like, but I like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you getting it, Alexis?
Find out. Yeah.
She's like, did you even have to ask? Falling leaves?
When the name Ghost Pumpkin, it didn't matter what the notes are. Two of the notes.
When all else fails, we're getting a clam.
Yeah.
So
I actually looked that up because I was like, I think I looked up white pumpkin or something like that, and I guess that it was saying it was referred to as a ghost pumpkin. I'm like, oh, that's a great name. I'm going to use that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jenny is asking how heavy the pumpkin pecan waffles is in that blend for Gazooks. It's fall.
Oh, in the Gadzooks. You can smell it, but it's not I know some pumpkin pecan waffles oils are really sickly sweet, and then there's other ones. So I am using 2 different oils for pumpkin pecan waffles. So it's not a sickly sweet. It's like kind of in the middle. So if you don't like that sickly sweet pumpkin pecan waffle, I think that you'll enjoy anything the pumpkin pecan waffles is in, because it's not that overly sickly sweet version. And plus with all the other bakery, I think, it's just going to come off bakeified fall vibes. But I think you'll be okay, Jenny.
All right. Gingerbread Festival. I think that's a new blend as well. I haven't seen that one before. At first I was thrown off because I was like, oh, Gingerbread Village. And then I was like, oh no, this is totally different blend. So
yeah, just a little, I guess, what do we want to call it? Carnival vibes? I don't know. Winterfied? I don't know. I don't know what we'd say.
Yeah, this is so interesting with the gingerbread and the kettle corn. I don't really know what to think of it.
Yeah.
is it, I would assume that it's overly sweet. Is it super sweet between that, the gingerbread, the kettle corn, the caramel? Is it like Carnival Nights? It kind of is giving me vibes of Carnival Nights with Gingerbread Village.
Yeah, there's no there's no apple in this one. Maybe I should have, but no. So it is a little bit sweeter, but not like sickly sweet. You know what I mean? Like it's not like overly, like it's not sickly sweet. I think like the cookie part of it is going to save it. And then like the donuts. So yeah, I think it's a little sweeter, but not like, if you don't like overly sweet scents. Like some people say, like I've heard some people say after I melt caramel, like I feel like I need to clean my house because it like everything, it just like sticks to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't get that with this.
Okay. Anya says that she is super excited for it.
Oh, good.
All right. Holiday toast. Spiced cranberry apple cider ginger ale.
I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was Chris, Dazzling Scents with Chris. And oh my gosh, who else is telling? They love the ginger ale scents. And so I think they were asking for, Chris was asking, and I forget, oh my God, Pearl. They love the ginger ale. So I always try to work in a ginger ale because they always ask for it. So I figured, I haven't done anything with apple and cranberry with it. So I thought, perfect time to try.
This one gives me New Year's Eve vibes too.
Yes.
Yes, totally.
Totally, yes. Yeah.
So maybe you could pick which one is best for you. If you want the sweet fruity one, or if you want the cranberries and apple one.
Yeah.
Or both. If you're like me, get both.
Yeah.
Just get a clam.
The world's your clam.
The world is your clam. I love that. That is so cute.
I see another sticker coming out.
Oh my God, the world is your clam, right?
Erica's gonna make a sticker of it. All right. I love Home for the Holidays. I know we're not going through old blends, but that one is like my all-time favorite. So if you like candy cane, sugar cookies, Christmas tree, it is like amazing.
Yes.
One of my faves. All right, Ice Skate Date. I'll let Alexis read this one because I know that she's super excited for it.
Yeah, this one is one of the top ones on my list. This sounds amazing. So this is How You Doing, from the One Collection. Mountain Air, Cognac, Oak, Cedar, and Vanilla mixed with Winter Woods, which is Ice Vanilla Woods, Fraser Fir, Roasted Pine Cones, and Mallow Fireside. I mean, that sounds so good.
Right?
Did any of you guys get the How You Doing from the One Collection? I feel like it could be like a unisex scent. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. Do you? I mean, I feel like it could go.
I love it.
I think it even leans maybe a little bit more feminine than masculine. Do you think?
I just get it's like very fresh.
Right. Yeah.
The cedar makes it a little bit sweet though, so I can see where you would say it was feminine. I feel like it's uni. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, this scent is everything, and I loved Ice Vanilla Woods and Roasted Pine Cones.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine the two of them together. I am so excited. Are they
You don't
layered
have Winter
or is it
Woods?
blended? I do. I think I do have it.
I was
I don't
about
think
to say you don't have that. It's amazing.
I think I've got a tub of it. Are they layered or is it mixed?
Mixed.
Mixed.
Unless you guys tell me you think it should be layered, because I'm open to suggestions.
No, mix
it.
Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea. So.
What do you guys
You're
think
the
about
professional.
the milk and cookies blends? What does anyone think, or anyone in the chat? Like, what do you guys think about? Do you want those layered, or do you want them mixed? Because I layered them last year, but I can mix them.
I like them mixed, and I say that because when I go to chop, sometimes the layers split.
Yeah.
Which is nice if you're like, oh, I just want to melt milk and cookies in this one or the other in another warmer or something. But that layer sometimes splits, and so it might be nice to have it mixed. But
okay, yeah, I'll do that.
It really don't matter to me.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay. Melissa says mixed. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Layered has benefits because you can, if you want to warm just milk and cookies, you could. So, I mean, there's pros and cons to both, but I'm loaded up with milk and cookies, so I prefer them mixed, but I know everybody isn't, so.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I was thinking is obviously if it makes it into a scoop, I probably couldn't layer it. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know how that would work.
The consensus is mixed.
Mixed. Okay, cool. Yeah.
But you're the professional, so whatever works for you, I think we'll take it in whatever form you give it to us.
Yeah, I think probably maybe this time will work a little better just because of the different, like with the clam and everything too.
All right. The next one that's new is I Think I'm Going to Paris is not new, but with sweet lavender it is new. So you guys want to talk about that one?
So the sweet on Paris, in case anyone's not familiar, I think it's like a blackberry lemon vanilla vibe. It's a BBW dupe. Then we added just a touch of the macaron scents in there. And then I just thought that really just sounds like it would go really well with lavender. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just, I don't know. I just feel like it would go well. So we tried
I wonder if Summer's getting it.
It's a loaf. It's a loaf.
You're getting a loaf?
Yeah.
I'm going to Paris. Like, I have 2 tubs of it. It's amazing.
It's so good. It's
Wheat
so
lavender. Erica, could you scream
Aubrey.
my name any louder?
Yeah.
It's going to be perfect.
Yeah. I'm Going to Paris is such a pretty blend, so this is a must.
We have a question that just came in. I'll post it. I'll share it. Hold on. They are taking so long to load. So when I click on it, there we go. I don't think it is. Is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the part. Is how you doing an angel share? No, it is not. It is not. Sorry, guys. No.
But the other blend, what is it called? Angels
Among Us
is, right? So.
Yes, that one is, yes.
The second one on the list.
Yeah.
All right. The next new one is It's a Hard Nog Life. Eggnog, pretzel, caramelized pralines, sugar cookies.
I mean, you had me an eggnog, so.
I know, right?
Yeah, so that's the only eggnog oil I'm using. Last year I used 2 different ones, but after I started using that one, I was like nothing else compared to that one. So I just ditched the other one. And so it's the eggnog oil that I've been using. Like that salty pretzel, caramelized pralines, little sweetness, and sugar cookie. And the sugar cookie oil I'm using with this one is like kind of like a cakey cookie. Just to add, some extra bakery because there is the caramelized pralines in there, just so it's not overly sweet. So I'll be careful on that one. But yeah, it won't be sickly sweet.
Is the pretzel salty or doughy or?
I knew Sora was going to ask that.
I would say salt. I don't think doughy. I don't think overly doughy. No, I don't think it's like yeasty pretzel. Okay. Like in the middle. I think it's in the middle.
Okay, I'll get a clam.
I love salty pretzel. Summer does
So do
not.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, small one on that one for sure.
There's a question about heavy bakery going to Paris. I don't have it, but I think Alexis, you answered it, but
Yeah, I think it's more
I-
sweet on Paris, and it's very body care, at least to
Body
me,
care, yeah.
rather than
agree.
bakery.
It's not in the if she's scared of the macarons and the pistachio and almond, it's very faint.
Mhm.
Very, very faint.
Mhm.
So if you're not an almond or pistachio person, I don't think that you could detect it and not like this blend. You know what I mean? It's mostly sweet on Paris.
Yeah. The macaron oils tend to be a little heavier, especially the almonds, and so I went really I really scaled that back, just so because it could easily have overtaken that blend for sure if I would have had a heavy hand on it.
Well, it is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
I love that one too. It's good.
And it throws so strong. It's so pretty.
Oh, good.
Sorry, Stacy, we're only doing new. She wants to know about Into the Night, black tea, toasted fig, nutmeg, vanilla, and tonka bean.
So this one is how do I describe this one? It's like a little like earthy, a little like spicy, but not spicy like cinnamon spicy. It's just like I'm trying to think how the best way to describe this one.
It's not the Bath and Body Works type, right?
No, sorry, no, it's not. It's not. Is it? Oh, is that it? Did I steal a name?
There's a Bath and Body Works Into the Night, but
Yeah.
the notes are very different, so I didn't think
Okay.
so. But I just was curious.
Yeah.
I think you should steal all Bath and Body Works names you want.
I know. And then I realized I used Angels Among Us. I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna have to change that name, right? Because isn't that a movie?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should change that name. Well, next one.
Yeah.
Next iteration, we won't take.
But yeah, it's so Into the Night. I'm just trying the best way to describe it.
Is the fig sweet, Erica, or
Yeah.
is it?
Yes,
It is?
it is a sweet, and I don't want to say spicy and scare anybody, but it's just like it's not masculine. Maybe a little bit of earthiness to it, but I don't even know how to describe it. How do I describe this one, guys? I'm doing a horrible job.
It's gonna be good if you like tea. And
I was just gonna say you have to like tea blends.
Yeah, it's definitely, you definitely get the tea. So yeah, that's good. Yeah. The tea blend, it's a sweet fig, a little bit of earthiness, but not not spicy, like like cinnamon or anything like that. Like the nutmeg just adds a warmth, I would say. It's a warm scent. It's probably a good way to describe it.
it sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It's not a dupe either. It sounds like it might be, but it's not.
Well, the world is your clamshell, so
Yes.
That's right.
let's get a clam if you're not sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. The next one is Jack, pumpkin seeds, Palo Santo, falling leaves, oud wood, and cool autumn air. Alexis is like, yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah.
You have me at leaves. You have me at cool autumn air. Yeah.
You like outdoorsy, slightly smoky leaning scents. I think this one's for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I would describe that. Yeah, kind of like a really nice fall outdoorsy type scent.
I was on the fence about it, but I'm going to get a clam.
Yeah, give it a go.
Yeah, I was nervous of the oud wood and the falling leaves because I'm like usually, but.
And it's not, the oil I'm using isn't leaves BBW type. So it's a little bit, I think a little bit drier, maybe.
Like not as spicy.
Yeah.
Like a crispy leaf?
Kind of a
Crunchy.
burnt leaf type scent.
What was that, Aubrey? Sorry, I missed that.
A burnt leaf kind of scent.
Mm,
Burnt.
Or is it
I think she's saying
lighter?
burnt.
yeah,
Correct.
I wouldn't say. I'm trying to think. I know what you mean, like almost like a dried leaf, maybe.
Okay.
Like dried leaf, yeah. But yeah, it's good if you like kind of like a smoky, smoky leaf, outdoorsy.
Oh yeah.
Speaking my language, like I'm gonna need that. Mhm.
I know Latte Da is not new. With the roasted chestnuts, it is new. So espresso pecans, pound cake, zucchini bread, brown sugar, roasted chestnuts. So I'm assuming, is this one layered or mixed?
Mixed.
Mixed.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's mixed as well. Yeah, Latte Da is one of our, I guess I would say one of our more popular coffee scents for those that like coffee. And yeah, I mean, it's a really good blend. Again, if you don't like zucchini bread, I wouldn't be overly concerned about it. Just kind of like gives it a savory feeling, but doesn't smell like corn chips. So yeah, it's good. And then a little twist on it this year with the roasted chestnuts. But the roasted chestnuts are not. I think I got this question in the group. Is it smoky? No, it's like a sweet, nutty scent.
Okay. Everyone's saying everyone needs to try. Anya's like, try Latte Da. That's it. All right, the next one I think is new. Let's roll strawberry jelly roll cake, strawberry pound cake, strawberry white cake, and rich sugar cookies.
Yeah, I felt like I needed to throw in something for the non winter fall folks that don't like this kind of scents. So I mean, I know it's really heavy in that direction, but I felt like we needed something. And so yeah, just like a nice strawberry bakery scent with all the strawberry things that I can tolerate.
So do you get any sour notes from this one to your nose?
I do not from this one.
Okay.
I do not. So so that's like, I guess number 2 that I don't.
I'm so glad you're doing strawberry white cake. Like I love that oil.
Yeah. Yes. I don't get sour vibes from this at all.
Perfect. Then I might like it.
Is it the strawberry white cake maybe that you're not getting that note? Because usually sometimes that white cake isn't like cherry almond, or is that white cake usually leaning that way, or no?
This oil is, I don't think get any almonds.
Okay.
Yeah, no almonds in that one.
Erica, I love that you're offering this because sometimes you like have all these fall scents.
Yes.
And then you just need a reset of your nose.
Yes. I had some folks in the group asking about, and I'll explain something when we get down. It's kind of funny in case anybody missed it. It's kind of a funny story. That's something that happened in the group, but there's another scent further down that has strawberry in it, strawberry pound cake. Yeah, I tried to work some of it in, just for those folks that don't like all the spice.
Yeah, I mean, they can save it till the springtime too. And,
Yeah.
I melt strawberry a lot at like around Valentine's Day, when you kind of you want something a little bit sweet, but not super wintry. It'd be perfect for something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree. I went ham on salad something queen. I have 2 loaves of whatever that strawberry blend is. So I'm set for strawberry.
That's the one. Oh, I lied. That's a third strawberry oil that I use for strawberry jello because it gives you. It's not like authentic strawberry. It literally smells like strawberry jello to me.
It does. It's really good.
Yeah, so that's why I use that one. That one also does not give me sour vibes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I loved that one.
Summer, did you get any of that one in the last pre-order?
The salad queen?
Yeah.
Yes. I love that scent. That is everything. I just posted my haul today, Erica. I'm so sorry. It took me 150 years.
Oh my gosh, no worries.
No worries. I just watched it right before we hopped on. So
I'm late.
Yeah, commenting too, so I need to like comment as well.
I'm gonna post this because this is awesome. I love you, April. All right. The next one is Midnight Campsite, which I've had before, but it's with pumpkin sugar donuts. So if you like, this is smoky, like s'mores kind of vibe to me. Plus, I would assume just the pumpkin sugar donuts.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good. I'm smelling Midnight Campsite. It's perfection.
Oh, good.
Is it heavy on the campfire scent?
No, it's sweet and creamy, cozy.
Okay.
Yep.
It's almost like marshmallow fireside to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Listen, I know we're talking about this pre-order, but if you're thinking about an RTS ever, Midnight Campsite, I would be interested in trying on its own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll send you some, Alexis.
Good.
And Alexis, I would have sent you some, but I think I sent whatever little bit I had for Melissa to try. She was looking to try it a while ago.
Yeah, it just that blend sounds, I mean, the blend with the pumpkin too, but just in general, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Also, Erica, can I just ask for coconut milk and cookies because I didn't get any and I'm dying to try it.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Yeah, it's the best. That's the best coconut scent I've ever had.
If you ever just want to throw it in a random RTS or pre-order any time of year, I will
or sample
get some loaves of it.
You know what I just did, Summer, and you're gonna so in the milk and cookie sampler, I did coconut milk and cookies with beach nights.
Oh my God.
I told you, Summer, I'm sharing it with you.
Erica, why did I pass on that? Why was I being strong at that time?
I'll bring them all back. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like have a better plan next year to have like a more set schedule so like that you guys know what to like anticipate. So it's just hopefully if my husband's able to help me a little bit more, I'll be able to get my act together.
I need to stop being responsible, is what you're saying. Like all the things.
Well, if you ever need blend ideas or requests, apparently we have a lot. So.
Okay, good.
So how much pumpkin is in that blend? I'm assuming that was the Midnight Campsite and pumpkin sugar donuts.
The pumpkin sugar donut oil, you guys, I mean, I don't know. It's not a strong pumpkin scent to me. Like, it's not like a strong, it's more like a sweet, sugary pumpkin. It's not like bakery kind of, no spice, like not a lot of spice in that oil. I think, is that a Bath and Body Works dupe too? I'm like, I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pumpkin sugar donuts?
Yeah, at least the oil that I have isn't very spicy at all.
No, it's not. I think I might even have that candle.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Yeah, sweet. It's sweet. Yeah, sweet pumpkin.
I'm excited for this combination.
I'll come. Jenny, we have to fly you up to help me.
We could be like assembly line workers, you know.
Yep.
We wouldn't get a lot done. We'd be sniffing everything.
We'd be chit-chatting a lot, but you know.
When I go visit my in-laws, I'll just keep going and stop on by, Erica.
That's right. Oh wait, where are your in-laws at? They're close, right?
Yeah, they're about 20 minutes from the city.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny said she'd pay for her airfare.
I'll pay for it.
Listen, I go to Pittsburgh often because I like baseball and I like going to the Pirates game. So just saying, I'm willing to work for you.
Okay.
Let me know, Alexis. I'll meet you up there.
Right.
Leave me and Aubrey out. Come on, we're all going to pile on together. And take
okay.
You know, I'm the West Coast girl.
Yeah.
Yep. Just hop on a plane. All right. So Emily's asking about 50-50 on the campsite and pumpkin sugar donuts. I would probably say yes, because I just know that you blend. When you say a blend is mixed, it's usually 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the oil, sometimes like I have to up one over the other to make it seem like it is. Do you know what I mean? Just because maybe one oil is naturally stronger or whatever. But yeah, I definitely want you to smell the pumpkin oil, and so that's the way I blended it, so that it smells kind of 50-50.
Yep. Right. This one I'm definitely going to try, and I'm not usually a coffee person, but Moose Lodge Bed and Breakfast, house coffee beans, pumpkin pecan waffle, French toast, vanilla crunch donuts, cashmere cedar, and a hint of cinnamon sugar.
Yeah, so I love that cashmere cedar oil, you guys. I don't know what you guys think, but I love that. I love that oil. Just cozy. And I thought I used it with a coffee one other time, and I think I only did it in a sample, and it was called Cuddle Up Coffee. So not everybody probably got it, but this is like an elevated version of that. There's like more things in it, but it was kind of like more bare bones when I did that one, just to kind of see how the cashmere cedar worked with the coffee oil. And I think I just had pumpkin pecan waffles, and I think and the cashmere cedar with the coffee, something like that. And Anyway, yeah, it smells great with the coffee. It seems weird, but it smells great. Sleeping mermaids with lavender.
Everybody's asking for Mermaids in Montauk sampler.
Yes.
Oh, good. You guys like that?
Love it.
Okay.
Mermaids in Montauk is
Okay.
everything.
The first time I poured that, I poured it and I sat with that one for a while because I didn't like the way it was smelling, and then it came together. I almost was going to tweak it, and then I was like, no, actually, I'm glad I didn't because it ended up turning out okay. But yeah, that one was one I wasn't sure of at first.
No, I like that one on cold, but when you warm it, it's amazing. It comes to life on warm. It's so pretty.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
I think I got that one in the last pre-order, and I got it because I'm from Long Island. So I was like, okay, so I'll try it. All right. Oh my God, it's pumpkin. I know that. Oh my God is is a original one from the One collection. So I'm assuming it's cupcakes at Tiffany's, and then pumpkin roll, pumpkin cupcakes, and pumpkin puree. So.
Yeah, and then this one also isn't a very overly spicy pumpkin. So if you don't like overly spicy pumpkin, those three particular oils are not.
Okay. So peppermint mocha cookies. I've seen peppermint milk and cookies.
To peppermint milk and cookies and say you all need it.
Yep. I paused there because I was like, Alexis.
That peppermint milk and cookies is unbelievable. So just throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll mix it this year. We'll mix it.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, your milk and cookies, like we said, is amazing, but that peppermint is really good.
Oh, good. It's always good to get feedback because, I never know. It's like, okay, I think this smells okay. But whenever someone else tells you, like, and, kind of verifies it for you, it's like, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So peppermint mocha cookies is peppermint mocha sauce, chocolate chip cookies, frosted sugar cookies, and a hint of espresso.
Yeah. So it is it's like the Starbucks peppermint mocha with, because that oil really doesn't smell like coffee to me. So I did add just a hint of espresso in that one, and added the chocolate chips and sugar cookies to like bakeify it a little bit more.
So good.
Yeah, and the chocolate. You guys, did I miss something?
Emily's asking, peppermint milk and cookies are home for the holidays. Both.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you wanting more Christmas vibes, Emily? Because if so, I'd say home for the holidays. But if you just want peppermint gorgeousness, do peppermint milk and cookies. But the correct answer is loaves of both.
Yeah,
I think you can't compare them because one is more like peppermint and cookies, or you're going for like,
I mean, the peppermint milk and cookies is literally, peppermint milk and cookies, very peppermint heavy. So good though.
Yeah, but Anya's right. It has the home for the holidays has the evergreen.
That's so good.
Well, what's Hey Santa again? It's peppermint, and what was the other oil, Erica?
Christmas trees and sugar cookies. It's like the oil that I use for our Christmas tree.
This is
beautiful, Emily. That's the right answer. Both.
You also you guys like that? You guys like the green note in that one because if you smell it on its own, you can even smell the sap. With that, it smells like a real Christmas tree on its own, which I probably.
Oh, it does. Home for the holidays.
Yeah, I should probably pour that on its own. It's so good on its own.
I love it.
Oh, that would be amazing on its
because
own.
You can smell like the sap, but sweet. Like it's a sweet sap. It smells so good.
Oh, it's good. It's everything. My husband went shopping just to surprise me with another mini loaf for Christmas last year. He was like, the RTS was like Hunger Games. So like, now you know. Now you know.
He went into the RTS for you?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I never told you this story, Christine. I never told you this, but I noticed that your husband ordered separately last year. And then when we were packing the orders, my husband was like, you better, because I was thinking, do I need to combine that? Maybe she just like went in again and put it under her husband's name. I'm like, Now it's Christmas. Like I needed to we need to make sure to send those stuff.
They were all my stocking stuffers. It was a Second and Spruce stocking
How
stuffers.
sweet.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I love that so much. How cute.
That is
What a
so
good husband.
sweet.
Christine, would your husband like my husband's phone number?
Sure, I could be friends.
To train him,
Maybe give him some ideas.
Teach a class.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up. Be here before you know it. So,
Mhm. It was funny because I was like, wait a minute, I didn't order. I was like, what? Oh, you went in on again? Okay. I was like, wow.
it's funny that he's like, he went into an RTS and he realized how crazy it is and how fast you have to be. And that's funny.
Yeah, he was like, I was really nervous. He was like, stuff was jumping up my cart.
Like now you know how we feel all the time.
Right?
Yeah,
And we're like, don't talk to me. I am busy right now.
Yeah.
Concentrating.
Give me not even 5 minutes because usually it only takes 3.
That's all you need.
Yep. All right. Pink stars. Yes, please. Pink sugar, strawberry pound cake, sugar cookies, and toasted mallow.
That's like a simple blend, but sometimes I felt like simple was good. And I just, wanted to get something with pink sugar in there. And yeah.
Love the name.
Yeah.
If it's going to be pink, my daughter's going to be all over it.
It's going to be because
I was going to say it's going to go missing summer. She's going to
Eliana has to have the pink wax. All of it.
Okay.
All of it.
It's cute. I'm reading the chat. So sorry, guys. Focus. The next one is pistachio almond biscotti bread. Nutty pistachios and almonds, vanilla biscotti, zucchini bread, and sweet pistachio glaze.
So I will say it's not. I don't think it's cherry leaning on the almond or the pistachio side. I feel like it is like a nutty note. More nutty, less cherry, or no cherry, I should say. And so yeah, if you're worried about that and you don't like the cherry leaning, I think you'd be okay with this one. If this sounds like it's for you. But yeah, it's good. It's a good pistachio bakery. I hadn't done anything like this before, and I figured, just add a little pistachio to the list. So yeah, it's good.
No, Alexis and Summer will be getting tubs and tubs, right?
I do
Don't
like
judge me.
pistachio, that's for sure.
Definitely
All right.
Good.
This next one, positive vibes only. Citrus, romantic, peony, apple blossom, cedarwood, vanilla. Nice, bright, clean scent when you need to change from spice and pine from the holidays.
This sounds beautiful.
Yeah, no perfume dupe or anything like that. Just like it's like a very bright, like feel good, fun kind of scent, happy scent.
Is it super floral?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Yes, please.
Does it smell like a perfume? Even though it's not a perfume dupe, is it perfumey-ish?
Ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need at least a clam, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Listen, I don't want to be a bad influence.
I'm getting a clam, Alexis.
Erica, I mean, we are bad influences every day, so it's fine.
Erica, if it's not you, it's one of us.
I was gonna say
Don't worry.
You definitely don't come to these to cut your list. We will increase your list.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's good to know because I might have passed on it thinking it would be a little floral heavy, but
I thought the same thing, Alexis, because when I saw the peony and the apple blossom, I was a little nervous. But
yeah,
just get a clam.
Get a clam.
All right. Pumpkin spice latte season. It's pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin donuts, apple cider donuts, and pumpkin cream.
So what can I say about this one? Pumpkin spice latte oil is, I mean, it's, it smells like it is a little bit spicy, not overly spicy, but there's spice to it. Pumpkin donuts. I think that actually should be the pumpkin sugar donut. Yeah. So it's that oil. So it's not overly spicy. Apple cider donut. Again, to me, it smells like an apple cake donut. So I really think with these other notes, it really balances out the pumpkin spice latte. So it's not overly overly spicy with the rest of the notes.
And that was the question I was going to ask. So thank you for diving deep, because I was like,
Yeah.
I was just nervous that it was going to be too spicy.
Yeah, I don't think so. I with the other notes, no, it's good. It's a nice balance.
The next one is Put Strawberry to Bed, but I am going to talk about Pumpkin Beach Party because I love that one. If you like beach nights, especially Erica's and the pumpkin, it's just such a great creamy pumpkin blend. I have a lot of it, so I'm not getting any more of it. I think I have like 2-3 mini loaves, but it's a really good one.
And you guys have it. It's not spicy. Like I just feel like that'd be weird with the beach nights oil. I mean, maybe it would work. I don't know. It might. But it's a creamy pumpkin with the beach night. So
yeah, I'm definitely getting that one. That sounds so good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
It's good.
Yeah, we'll help you increase your list. All right, Put Strawberry to Bed. I'm definitely.
This is the one I was talking about earlier, where there was I won't call anybody out, but there was a chat, and someone had said, or there were in the comments on the group page, someone had said, I will beg. They meant to say beg Erica for strawberry pound cake, but they accidentally typed, I'll bed Erica for strawberry pound cake. And so I was like, so it like turned into a whole thing, and I was like, nobody's try to put me to bed for strawberry pound cake before the whole thing. So I was like, little nod to those ladies that were in the comments with that, and I just called it Put Strawberry to Bed, because they were talking about how they wanted strawberry pound cake with like pumpkin pecan waffles. So I mean, not like
That's funny.
Unique scent, but I figured I wanted to make everyone happy, so we'll put that in there as well.
I love that so much. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That person was probably so embarrassed too. Like, oh man, that's not what I meant.
Right. And then
you're like edit, and it's like edit, delete, comment.
Right.
Awesome. All right. Shower in the rain. Rain, bergamot, cedarwood, hint of sweet florals. The shower part of this blend smells like rain or ocean. Body wash could lean slightly laundry for some noses.
I'm not sure. I put that in there just in case, because it is a clean kind of vibey scent. It's not a dupe, like the rain / ocean's not a dupe for anything, because otherwise I would have put that. But it's just that's what I smell, kind of like that fresh body wash scent.
Here for it.
Yeah, I think that sounds amazing. Yeah. I'm getting a mini loaf for sure.
Yeah, I think you guys will like it. And again, I don't do a lot of fresh scents, but I'm trying to like work them in more.
Erica, do you think the bergamot in there is more masculine, or do you think it's kind of like gender neutral, just fresh, clean?
I think gender neutral. Yeah,
okay.
Totally.
And then there was a question about the zucchini bread being strong, and I'm assuming it's Put Strawberry to Bed.
Yeah, I really do try not to, like, in any blend that I use zucchini bread in, like I try to make sure that it just kind of bakeifies things and adds like a sort of like a hominess to the blend and not necessarily like overtakes it. So I don't think so. I think you'd be okay with it.
Erica's zucchini bread is the sweet one too, just PSA. It's not the like savory one that kind of leans corn chippy. It's the sweet one.
I agree. Yep. Yeah, that's why I got into it with the Gazooks, because it's really, really creamy leaning. All right. Next one is raspberry tree cake, vanilla cake, slightly almond note, yellow cake layered with raspberry buttercream, frosted with white chocolate buttercream, and an extra drizzle of raspberry.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so this one might seem like it is overly sweet with like the white chocolate and the raspberry and everything. I don't think so. Like with the cake note, I really tried to balance that out. So it's obviously a touch of sweetness, but it's not like sickly sweet.
It's kind of making my mouth water
reading. I guess it would sort of be our version of like the Christmas tree cakes. Yeah, so that's kind of the vibe.
That's what I was kind of thinking, like a different take on a Christmas scent when you're kind of over the tree or holiday spices and you want something slightly sweet. That might be a perfect one.
Yes. And no pine notes in that, just strict like bakery in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think I have two because I'm like hoarding them. The Christmas tree cakes that you made in the shots last year was so good.
That's a different oil, the main oil in that one, which I also was having a hard time getting because somebody else asked me for that. But I'm going to try to get it.
Even more reason for me to hoard those 2 cups now. Thanks.
Yeah, if I can get it, I'll add another sample for in everyone's order.
I think I'm.
No, just put them all in mine.
Send them all to Christine.
You're gonna get a box of 50,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Something is it masculine leaning? Which one were we talking about? Probably the rain. No, I don't think I think just fresh, Kelsey.
Yeah, the shower in the rain one, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
So this one is not new, but roasty toasty buttercream I got with your first RTS, and I'm hoarding 2 little small cubes in a clam because I'm like, oh, please have this one come back. This is everything.
That's
so
good.
If you like roasted pine cones and creamy buttercream, it is a must. So
I'm
I'm getting
you, Alexis.
Yeah.
Loaves. No question.
No question.
Anything roasted pine cones, I will buy.
Yeah. I had the original one on there because I did. Yeah, I think the eggnog is in the sampler that I'm doing, the winter sampler. I think it's in there. So I was like, I had the original one on there. I'm like, you know what? I know that Christine's asked for it before. So I was like, let's just do that one because I haven't done that in quite a while.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Now I actually pulled the clam because I was like, okay, it's coming back. Now I can actually warm these 2 cubes.
Do you have regular roasty toasty, Christine? Because that's the only one I have. So I'm just wondering what the difference is. The buttercream one like extra sweet?
And I have roasty toasty eggnog because I was hoping to get my fix last year, and I don't have roasty toasty on its own.
So is it sweeter than roasty toasty eggnog?
Are you gonna? Let me go get it.
Oh, never. You don't have to.
It's been a while since I've smelled it. I mean,
because I just really don't think there's any like better thing than roasty toasty. Like it's
so good.
Perfect.
Classic.
It goes well with a lot of things too.
Look at your 2 little cubes.
Yep. I don't know. I just get sweet buttercream and roasted pine cones. I mean, it's great because it's a great 50-50. Okay. So it's really creamy roasted pine cones. So yes, please.
I don't know why I even asked that because obviously.
Right? I mean, what's not to like about buttercream? Come on. To eat, to smell, like it's perfect.
Yep. Yes, please. All right. This one I'm really intrigued. Reindeer fight, cranberry woods, roasted pine cones, smoked vanilla, sugar cookies, and what is in sparkling night sky?
You're testing me. Okay. It is. Oh God. Is it Into the Stars? Is that a dupe? Is it something like that? Oh shoot! I forget the name of the oil.
There's a Bath and Body Works Into the Stars.
Isn't it Into the Night, or is it Into the Stars?
In the Stars, maybe.
It's
you said Bath and Body Works.
Yeah,
I can Google it.
Yeah, I should have looked at that before we got on. I was
sorry. I should have warned you that I was going to do that.
Oh no, because I tried to review the list quickly and I was like, okay, like what do I need to like refresh my memory on?
Yeah, there's an In the Stars Bath and Body Works type.
I think that's it.
Says it has top notes of tangerine, middle notes of sandalwood, starflower, base notes of white oud.
That sounds right.
Amber and musk.
Yeah, it smells sweet. Like a sweet woods.
How strong is the cranberry?
So does it lean body care at all then with that note?
Maybe slightly. I should have refreshed my memory on that one, but yeah. I could go grab the oil, but I think it's, yeah.
Well, Well, I'm here for this one. That sounds amazing. So
Yeah.
I know some of the ladies aren't huge cranberry people, but I think this sounds really, really good.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Susan. I just thought that it paired well with the cranberry woods. So I liked it together.
I'll just get a
I'm
clam.
definitely getting it. Well, I'm getting the world's your clam.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just want to try it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can't go wrong with the clam. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
It has roasted pine cones, smoked vanilla sugar cookies. Like, I mean, come on.
Right.
I'll make myself like it.
Maybe this will be your gateway into cranberry or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. All right. The next one is rose-colored glasses, soft rose, pink chiffon, Parma violet, sparkling amber, cashmere vanilla.
Yeah, I have questions about this.
Okay, you're gonna test me again. See, this is why I should have taken notes.
I just need to know about the rose because I love violet, I love amber, pink chiffon, rose, not so much. So I know you say soft rose, but do you know how strong the rose is in it?
So the rose part of it is the sparkling rose and sparkling amber and rose is the downy, that rose and amber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And then it does not come off strong rose. I'm not a big floral person. It just comes off as like a pretty feminine scent to me, not like I don't know, just like you have a rose bouquet in your face or something.
Perfect. You're speaking my language then.
Yeah. I'm not a big rose fan. Although I've come around to it lately. It's like well balanced.
I need a cake bite.
Yeah, I know. I wish I with this list, I wish I could have done them. But with this list, I think it would have been. Yeah.
No, I like the clams. I like not being able to or not having to chop.
Chop.
You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had me at not chopping anything.
And you can stack them. They're so easy to store.
Yeah, good storage.
I love clams.
I mean, the cake bites are amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I love clams too.
Yeah. And I even noticed that myself. Like sometimes, like I'll reach for things that, like I'll grab a Scentsy bar or like another vendor that has a clam because I just don't feel like chopping something. So I get it.
Yep. My life every day. Reach for what's ready. Not that I have to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm the same way.
So April is asking how many ounces are the clams?
They're technically the supplier says 2.7 to 3, but like I think ours will definitely going to be 3 because I always pour heavy on everything. So I'm gonna before I post the price tomorrow, I have tested some again. So I just want to make sure, but I think they're going to be 3 ounces.
Is it almost like this one, Erica, or is it a different size? Because this one's 2.5, I think it says.
I think it's a different clam from when I was using those.
Yeah.
But I just want to be 100% sure before I post the ounces and the price. But it's definitely going to be somewhere between 2.7 and 3. But I just want to make sure.
Cool. All right. Alexis, do you want to talk about this one, even though it's not new?
I was gonna say, I feel like we can't skip it. It's amazing. Santa's Beach Party. I think if I had to pick a favorite scent, it'd be hard to pick between Tipsy Gingerbread Man and Santa's Beach Party. This is so fantastic. So if you like beach nights, if you like pine cones, I could not recommend this scent more. It is so, so good. I think Summer loves it too.
I'm sniffing the heck out of it right now.
It's unbelievable. I bought 3 mini loaves from the last pre-order, so I'm gonna try to be strong and skip, but it's gonna take everything in my power not to buy this.
I'm sorry. What? What did you just say? You're skipping it?
Well, I have 3 mini loaves. I don't know.
I have 2 and shapes.
Alexis,
Want to go down together?
Yeah, I'm getting at least a clam. Come
Are
on.
you? Okay. I probably will get more probably at the last second, but
You gotta stop.
Lavender with it and create your own kind of version, right?
yeah.
trying to help you out.
I mean, this scent is unbelievable. It's amazing. So could not recommend it enough.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is. It's perfect.
Please don't skip
right.
smoked eggnog either, because like we got to talk about it. Sorry. Carry on.
We will not skip that one.
Carry on.
Everyone's like, wait a minute, why are we
with me? So
all right, the next new one is self-care season, which is mermaids and Montauk, rosemary mint, toasted mallow, salty sea air, sweet lavender, sweet mallow cookies, and we added cookies because self-care means an occasional treat.
you had me at mermaids and Montauk.
Yeah.
Here for it.
I'm sorry. I was talking about lavender, the last one. I thought that's the one we were on. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
Honestly, lavender with Santa's beach party sounds bomb. So.
Yes. Yes.
Sleepy Santa. Sleepy Santa.
Yeah,
Do
Sleepy
it.
Santa. That's cute.
Maybe we
Honestly,
need to put in like a sampler in a sample. Like maybe I'll work some of those in. Yeah.
lavender with anything, please. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Agreed.
Which I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, it's sweet lavender in this one because I've been using two different lavenders now, but that's sweet lavender. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I just thought that just like the Sweet on Paris blend with I just thought it just sounded good, and I felt like it would go pair really well with the lavender. And we added a little bakery in there too, just to bakeify it a little bit. But yeah, it's good. It's good.
Sounds yummy.
Getting that one for sure.
Yep. All right, Summer, you're up. Smoked eggnog.
Oh, eggnog, marshmallow, fireside, and smoked vanilla. Like, say less. This is like the best scent ever. Her eggnog is my favorite of anyone. If you like creamy, beautiful, the best eggnog scent of life, like you need to get this one. It's a loaf is not enough. Okay.
It's unbelievable. It's so good.
So you're saying I
And you
have to
can
add this to the
smell it.
list?
That's what I like. You can actually smell. You know how some eggnogs are kind of light? Like you can smell this eggnog.
And you get the smoked vanilla.
Mhm.
Christine, do you not have this one?
I don't. Nope.
You
Good.
need to get
Also a really good blender. I mean, roasted pine cones, like anything. Like just you need this in your collection.
So you're saying a clam mini loaf?
it. At least a mini loaf.
Yeah.
All right. I'll write
I
it
don't
down.
think it clams enough.
It's not.
Yeah, I don't think so either because I have a lot of eggnog mixed with like eggnog milk and cookies, roasted toasted eggnog, but I don't have anything just straight eggnog.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorge.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Gorge.
For real.
The eggnog milk and cookies from last year, that's the eggnog I'm not using anymore. It's this eggnog that's been in the smoked eggnog. So it's a different eggnog.
Is this the tipsy gingerbread eggnog?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
perfect.
using that other eggnog from last year anymore. Unless somebody tells me that they like it, but I mean I think this one's way better.
No,
This
don't
one's-
change it.
Yeah,
Please don't
I won't-
ever.
I won't.
Please.
I won't.
I will beg.
Erica, if you ever ran out of this oil, I literally would die.
Straight.
Yeah,
I had
this-
a rough time getting it for the sampler because the one supplier I usually get it from didn't have it, and then I had to like order it from like Canada.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Oh no.
But you know, it is what it is.
So you said eggnog milk and cookies from last year, because this one's from 9/4/2023. This is like this is almost kind of like it's also like coming off cinnamony to me.
Yeah, that one was more like almost to me like a vanilla eggnog. So it didn't. It had more. It had almost smelled like a spicy vanilla kind of.
Yeah, it smells like spiced vanilla, and I agree.
Yeah,
So this is not the one you're using. Okay.
I'm not using that one anymore. Mm-mm. I mean, when I do the eggnog milk and cookies, it'll be with the new eggnog.
The next new one is smoked maple bourbon bars, smoked vanilla, maple bourbon sauce, pie crust, shortbread, and shortbread cookies.
So this one again, like I'm not a big boozy kind of note person, but this one is more like a kind of like a rich, sweet kind of cookie scent. With a little, with the maple makes it rich, and that I think that bourbon just adds like a richness to it. It's not like a boozy note at all. My husband actually gave me this idea because he was in the local bakery that is popular in this area, and he said they had a smoked, I think it was like a smoked maple donut, and he was like, that sounds good. I'm like, okay, well, let's try something. So sometimes some of the bakery scents come from like scrolling or like seeing something like a recipe or something, and I was like, let's give this one a try. So I felt like we tried it out and it smelled pretty good. So
yeah, there's a bakery up by you or in PA that did our wedding, and it's like bomb. It almost kind of sounds like something that they would have.
Was it Oakmont Bakery?
No, it's Bella Christie's. They have three locations.
Okay.
So Emily was asking about the eggnog oil, and I told her that last year's was more spiced vanilla, and you said the new one is more like tipsy.
Yes, the new one is the one that's using Tipsy Gingerbread Man. I'm trying to think. What else did I use that in last year? I think I did like a roasty toasty eggnog that it was also in that last year. I think the only blend that other version was in was the eggnog milk and cookies, and that was only because I couldn't get I was trying to get this newer one and I didn't get it in time.
I don't know where my roasty toasty, but I have Tipsy Gingerbread. I have the shapes. Yeah, I definitely like this eggnog a little better for sure.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Smoked vanilla woods, vanilla balsam, pine needles, birchwood, mallow fireside, and vanilla embers.
Yeah. So this is like, I didn't have like a lot of strictly tree scents in here. I mean, there's like pine and balsam and fir and whatever and different things, but I just wanted to kind of throw in like a basic scent and kind of woodsy pine green scents. And I just felt like the vanilla embers kind of elevated it a little bit. And it's just like a nice kind of smoked wood scent. Kind of basic, but I feel like, again, it would be good to blend with a lot of different things.
I don't feel like that sounds basic at all. I mean,
okay,
to me, that sounds really good, but I love green, so.
Yeah. And it was another option to work in Marshmallow Fireside, let's be honest.
So Emily is asking, is the vanilla balsam heavy in this blend?
No, because I found that, well, not that it's like you can smell it, but it's not going to overtake the other ones, because I have found that can happen just with working with it last year for the first time. And so all the tree notes will be really well balanced. Live and learn, definitely. That's why I have those parentheses after a lot of the scents. Reformulating.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly cookies for life.
Yeah, because we're going to have no money.
Right?
That's funny.
Everybody's getting wax this year for Christmas.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Aubrey.
I'm okay with it.
In your stocking.
Jenny says she needs to start selling feet pics.
Let
me know how that goes, because I might have to join you.
It's funny. Snow Kiss blackberries, vanilla mint, blackberry, snowy pine, sweet spun sugar.
So it's like a fruity mint scent. I hadn't done anything with like mint and fruit before. To my no, I don't think I have. And so again, it was just something different to try for us. And I feel like, again, like it's an option for, even though there's a little bit of pine in there, It's a nice option for those that don't like the overly green and spicy scent. So yeah, just like a little sweet spin on that one with the blackberry that I use and everything else. How strong is the snowy pine? Yeah, it's not. It's just a hint. It's just a hint, just like to kind of like give it a outdoorsy vibe, but not strong.
All right. I have a question about the next one. Spiced oat milk and cookies. Our favorite cookie oils blended with spiced oat milk, house blend of sweet cinnamon cream on top to top it off. How spicy is the spiced oat milk?
Oh, I smelled it. It's not overly spicy at all. So it's kind of almost like a milk and cookies, but instead of the milk part, it's like the oat milk instead. To kind of give you it's sort of that kind of vibe. So yeah, we just swapped out that, and then we put a little bit of like a creamy cinnamon oil to top it. Well, it's a blend of two different oils, but just to kind of top it off because it really isn't very spicy at all.
Okay, I'll keep it as a mini loaf.
It's like the lactose intolerant version.
It's the dairy free.
Yeah, dairy free.
That's funny. I love it. Oh my God, this chat is crazy.
Sorry, I haven't like just focused on you guys. I have like not. I've been listening.
Kim, we need to hear some details. I don't.
Uh-oh.
Oh God. Talking about pictures. All right. I will definitely be getting that one then. Spiced oat milk and cookies. The next one is Spill the Tea, mix of black and white teas, grapefruit, hints of lemon zest, and sandalwood.
So this one is kind of, it gives you a little bit of like a hotel vibe, but also one of the oils in it also gives off like sort of like a, how would I explain it? Almost like a tea perfume. If tea could be like a perfume. And it's not a dupe for anything, to my knowledge. It's like kind of like a hotel perfume tea scent, if that makes sense.
So it's kind of like cozy tea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cozy tea.
All right, I think I'll get a claim. I was curious on how like the tea and the grapefruit, if it was going to be straight up tea or. Okay.
And I've never used grapefruit before. Sometimes in the past, I feel like they've smelled like almost like burnt rubber to me. I don't know. But I don't get that vibe at all from this one.
All right, I think my page is folded, but strawberry tree cake forest is new. Strawberry tree cakes, vanilla cake, slightly almond note, yellow cake, buttercream, strawberry pound cake, frosted with a white chocolate buttercream, house blend of favorite tree oils.
So it's basically the raspberry tree cakes, but with strawberry pound cake instead, and then like a little like a background of the tree. So almost like a kind of a we did a version last year of like strawberry pound cake with tree. This is a little bit different, but it still give you those vibes, sort of like a creamy strawberry tree.
Yeah, your strawberry cream trees, I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
Something like that. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So
I thought of cream cheese, and that's what was kind of like a spin on the words.
I'm hoarding it because it smells so good.
Yeah, it really does.
That's so good. Yeah, I was nervous about the almond note in this one because I was like, does it smell like strawberry tree cream trees?
Yeah.
It does?
I think it gives those vibes. But yeah, there is a little slight almond note in this version. But okay. I don't think it's gonna like if you have an almond aversion, I don't think you would be too bothered by it, to be honest.
Okay. All right, I might get a clam. Me and almonds have a love-hate. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Autumn kitchen, which is falling leaves, rich pie crust, dash of sweet cinnamon and sugar bakery spices, pumpkin souffle, mallow fireside.
So this one no one's tried yet because it's in the sampler, in the fall sampler, but we added some pumpkin souffle to give a little spicy note. And again, another opportunity to work in marshmallow fireside. So yeah, just like a nice spicy, not overly spicy, but like outdoorsy kind of smoky, sweet smoky vibe, like outdoors. So if you like those outdoorsy type scents, I think you would like that. And the pie crust oil that we use is very rich smelling. So I really like it. If anyone got the scent, it's called Sylvia. It's the same pie crust oil in that one.
Well, you had me out outdoors, so.
Yeah, definitely outdoorsy. Yeah, definitely outdoorsy. Like you're taking an autumn stroll, yeah.
Yes, Sylvia smells amazing, and it's a good mixer too. That is in, I have 2 drawers for Second and Spruce. I only brought up my winter drawer. Sylvia's in the other one. All right. I will definitely try a clam of that one. I was nervous about how spicy or all right, what's next? Sugar Plum Fairy Forest is in the sampler.
It is. It is. So that's the dance of the sugar plum fairy oil with strawberry pound cake and then pink sugar.
That's a Just Jenny blend for sure. She loves that oil.
I don't want to call her out, but we talked. She's like, can you get that oil? Yes. Yeah.
It's funny.
I don't want to call you out, Jenny, but yeah, she did ask me about that oil.
Yes.
Kim saying, Sweet Peppermint Dreams may need to be a loaf. So Sweet Peppermint Dreams is creamy peppermint, house lavender, and milk and cookies.
I put that one on there because some folks in the group, when I did like the request post, I got that one a few times. So I thought, I'm going to throw it on there. It sounds good to me. Sounds like a nice option for any
time. Your lavender, the house lavender, is it sweet or is it herbal?
Yeah.
So the sweet oil is the one that I like use most of the time and other things. And then the other oil that I'm blending with it to make the house blend, it's like it's still, I would say, leans slightly more sweet than herbal, but it has a slight herbal undertone to it. But together, like it smells really nice. It's not like overly herbal.
So it's not nose clearing?
No, Aubrey, no. It's just like toes the line between sweet and herbal, I would say.
Okay.
But it's mixed with the sweet, so really like gives it a nice vibe, I feel like.
All right.
Summer, are you getting that one?
Summer's like loaves.
Which one? Sorry, which one are we on?
Sweet Peppermint Dreams.
Oh yes, definitely. Definitely a tub. I don't know. I want a loaf, but I'm going to try just to do a tub, but it sounds amazing.
I know that Thanksgiving stretchy pants is, and the desserts, well, it's the desserts now, but I have the original Thanksgiving stretchy pants, and I like how you separate it also into the new main course. So I don't know if you want to talk about them together or the same.
Sure. So I feel like the original one, the desserts, is just like, you're standing in front of like the table with all the pies at Thanksgiving time. And yeah, it smells, really good. There's a little bit of caramel in there. I know sometimes people are nervous about caramel. I don't think it's overly caramel, it's just like a hint. And it's like well balanced with the other notes. But yeah, it kind of just gives you like those fall dessert vibes. And then the new one, I've had the cranberry, like the chutney oil. I think different suppliers call it different things, cranberry marmalade, whatever you want to call it. But it has cranberry and apple in it. And so I don't think I have apple in the notes, but like I should probably put that in there in case. But yeah, the oil has cranberry and apple in it. And we're doing a blend of cornbread and biscuits together. Because I feel like still some people, when they make their stuffing dressing, they like mix different breads together. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do. And yeah, it's a very homey vibe. Yeah, I think you guys will like it if you're into those type of scents.
I'm definitely going to be trying the main course.
Yeah, I think it's
the
fun.
other one here. Yeah.
I mean, I'll definitely be interested to hear your feedback because then maybe next year there'll be parentheses around it at the end. But yeah, I think it's interesting. It's like a fun one to try.
We have a question from Emily. Is main course one more fruity or bready?
I tried to balance it, but I need to smell it again to see how it's curing. I would say the ultimate goal will be balanced between both. I think you're going to get like that bakery note at the base, but I think maybe the fruit might inch it out just a little bit because that is a strong oil.
But sometimes, the cranberry does touch the breads and it's a good mix. So
yeah, it is. It is.
exciting.
Yeah.
Not in this house.
Things have to not touch, Aubrey.
No.
No. It's funny. All right. Do we want to talk about Tipsy Gingerbread Man? I think we have to. It's a must. It's just amazing. Gingerbread cookies, eggnog, frosted sugar cookies. It's everything and then some.
Thank you.
Yep, totally agree. It's the best ever.
So I don't like gingerbread. Do you think that
I don't
would
either.
like this scent?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't get Gingerbread Village. Get this
Okay.
one.
Aubrey, it's just like a little sweet, sugary cinnamon. It's not gingerbread. I hate gingerbread, and I love this. This is like a top scent for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, again, Gingerbread Village is more authentic. You get that molasses. This is I feel like with the eggnog and the sugar cookies, it's giving it more of a sweet, creamy vibe. Summer. There she is.
Hi, Eliana.
Oh. Hi.
Sorry, you guys.
I love her smelling the wax right now.
She got the pink one. She got I'm going to Paris because it's pink and shiny. And she had to have it.
She's got girl taste.
Oh my gosh, she's so sweet.
It's pink.
Cute. Aw.
Love how she's showing it off. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
A little wax in the making.
I see you're starting her early, Summer.
Yes. Take it out.
Yep. Cute. All right. The next new one is Waffle House Coffee with Graham, which is house coffee beans, hazelnut cream, bear claws, pumpkin pecan waffles, subtle hints of caramel and brown sugar.
So I got a lot of good feedback from the Coffee with Graham from the road show. And then I also got some requests about some coffee blends with pumpkin pecan waffles. And so I felt like, why not this one? It seemed to work well with it, with the other notes that were already in it. And so I figured, why reinvent the wheel? I'll use that coffee scent as the base and then add the pumpkin pecan waffles to it. So yeah, I mean, just reminds me of a, again, not overly complicated blend, but it just kind of smells like a Waffle House coffee blend. Coffee. Oh, thanks, Anya.
Everybody's really into your Coffee with Graham scent. So
yeah, I was a little bit nervous about that one, to be honest. I didn't know if I thought it might have been a little too strong, but I wasn't sure. So I thought maybe I would need to adjust it. But if you guys think it's good the way it is, I won't touch it.
I didn't try it, but everyone's like, "Oh, I'm not a coffee, but I love it." But I mean, yeah.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Then I won't touch it.
Yep. All right. The next one, obviously, we know is Where There's Smoke and then plus vanilla balsam. So it's by the fireplace type, Malafar side, smoked vanilla, sugar cookies, plus vanilla balsam, hints of roasted pine cones.
Yeah. And again,
That
I'll be
sounds
easy with the
amazing.
vanilla balsam. You know, I won't go like, it's not going to like take it over. I just wanted to kind of add some winter vibes to it. But yeah, I'll be careful with it. I won't.
Yeah. Can I just send you my next paycheck? Because I'm going to need that one in Lowe's.
Direct deposit.
Seriously, I'll just change the routing number to your bank account. Because that sounds so good.
Oh, good.
You should do a Where There's Smoke sampler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I love doing samplers, to be honest, because then I can like do like shapes and different things. Cause you know, I mean, samplers aren't for everyone. So those typically don't sell as well as like a full blown pre-order, but I love doing them. I'll put everyone on. Okay, that's funny, Kim.
I get more beach nights, but
What are you smelling?
Alexandra's asking about pumpkin beach party. I get more beach nights than I do pumpkin.
I changed it slightly this year. Like I had the parentheses after that. I think I upped the pumpkin slightly on that this year's version.
I mean, it's amazing, but I mean,
just slightly.
This one's from last September.
Okay.
I went way crazy. Like, I didn't follow Erica's rules when she said just get one of something. I got more than one.
Was that like the first time we did a pre-order or something? It might have been.
Yes.
Yes. I was
like, I literally messaged Erica after. I'm like, I did not realize there was a cap. I blew through that. Sorry.
I didn't follow the rules.
So yeah, I went through my snap bars first and I saved my loaves. Anyway. All right. The next new one is Winter's Lost at Sea. Lost at Sea, which is ocean waves, sea breeze, grassy dunes, dark berries, and then hints of sweet fir needles.
So this is one of the ones that were in the summer sampler that in that shot cup. Mm-hmm. So this was one of the ones. And then just put a winter spin on it because I know it was just in the sampler. So if you didn't order that, you didn't get to try it. But for those that want to try it, I wanted to like kind of give a winter version.
I mean, sign me up.
Is this one similar to Close to Holiday Armadillo?
I think that one was
for the one
Where There's Smoke and vanilla balsam, maybe.
If you like that one, I would say you would like this one, but it's a little different.
I feel like Where There's Smoke is definitely more smoky than Holiday Armadillo because I have a tub of Holiday Armadillo. I can get it. So it's right here.
She has all of her wax at the ready.
I was just going to say, it's the perfect location.
I brought the drawer up. I literally just pulled the whole drawer. And yeah, I mean, this is roasted pine cones and Palo Santo and cookie.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thought mine was cracked there for a second. It's not. All right. The next one is Winter's Beach Party. Beach Party, beach nights type, vanilla balsam, roasted pine cones, driftwood, touch of salty sea air. Are you getting this, Alexis?
Yeah. I mean, that one screams my name. The beach nights, the roasted pine cones, salty sea air. I mean, everything about that blend totally is up my alley. So for sure.
Yeah, it's just a good, I don't know, winter beach nights blend. What else can you say? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Your son. Oh, thank you, Anya.
Yeah, everyone's saying your samplers are great. So I would post in all the comments, but everyone loves your samplers.
Oh, I love doing them. I really do. We're for those that ordered, we're working on the last one. We're on the coffee one, so we're working on the last one. We should finish by this weekend. So yeah, so more to come on that. But yeah, we're on track to finish this weekend.
Awesome. Excited for it. I got 2 of the samplers.
Yeah, I got 3 of them. Very excited.
All right. And the last one on the list is a Yeti's Slumber, which is Yeti, which is peppermint and woods, flannel sheets, and vanilla bean Noel.
So, yeah, again, I haven't done like a lot of, like, I've never used the flannel sheets oil before. So I figured great time to work it in. I felt like it paired really well with the Yeti blend, and just like added a little vanilla bean Noel for some extra creaminess. And yeah, I think it worked out well. Just trying to branch out a little bit, like slowly, cycle in some different oils that I haven't used before, just to give a little bit more variety. I mean, I tend to be heavy bakery, but I've really been getting into like, sort of the like smoky and cozy and type blends. But I know we have a lot of folks that like fresh and laundry, and so I've just been trying to work some of those in as often as I can. Supply issues with the blend didn't work out. I had 10 or 15 cents I had to cut just because the list was so long. Was there anything for supply issues? I don't think because of supply issues. I did talk about the Surf's Up blend, but I wasn't planning to. I would have, but like, I had a little bit of issues getting enough, and I just can't. I felt a little bit nervous about like putting that on here, even though just like as another kind of like summary option for those that don't like the winter stuff. But yeah, so that one I definitely was nervous about putting on because I felt like I might not be able to get enough oil. I think I have like a decent amount, but still I just didn't want to take a chance. So I'll probably do it in an RTS like early next year. But I'm trying to think. Vanilla Snowflake I was going to do on its own. I cut that. I can't remember. I know there were like 15 blends. There were some new ones on there too, but I felt like some of them were like maybe a little close to stuff that was already on the list. And so it just like made it easy to cut some of those. I think I had did I have another lavender blend on there? I think I did. I think I had another coffee. Yeah, I had several.
Erica, I know we had a question from the YouTube community. Her name was Courtney Laguna. She asked about scoops and if you think that scoops are different, like oils and fragrance wise. Are they the same as you put in the regular wax versus the scoops?
I do. I don't. The only thing that's different is obviously the texture of the wax. But as far as my recipes, I don't change them for the type of wax because it holds the same fragrance load as the blend that I do. So
I feel like your wax is so soft it almost gives me kind of like that scoopable feel, but a little bit firmer.
Yeah, and I'm afraid to change it too much because I know everyone says it performs well, but I've talked about it before. I hate how messy it can get in shipping.
I don't care if the bags come all smudged. I know that bothers you, but it performs so well.
Yeah. Look at this one.
Yeah, like it's so good. Do you know what scents you're offering in the scoops yet?
So I was actually going to announce it on here, but I feel like I need a little bit more time. I was going through the request post today. So I'm going to try to it's probably going to be more than 10. It's probably going to be more like 15 or 20 by the time, because I just want to have a good variety. I want to offer at least a couple lavenders, probably a couple coffee, a few fall, a few winter, a few cozy or smoky. You know what I mean? So I'll just try to do a nice variety of all of them, and then maybe 1 or 2 beach nights ones, just so there's a nice variety for everyone, and at least one or two just standard bakery scents. So in case you don't if you want to try a scoop but you don't like all the fall and winter stuff, so I'm definitely going to go off what you guys are requesting and just pull from there, and just have a nice variety, so that if you guys want to try them, there's something for everybody.
Yeah, my biggest thing was, were they primarily going to be the new scents? But you kind of answered that. It seems like it's going to be a mixed bag.
yeah, I'll try to have all of that updated information, like the clams, information about the clams, the scoop scents that will be offered, all of that by tomorrow.
Well, my list got longer.
Well, at least we know we have clams. So if there's something that you want to try, you know. So
Yeah, so it'll be
Erica, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. No, go ahead.
How strong is the peppermint in Yeti Slumber? Is it like nose clearing peppermint or is it sweeter?
I would say on that one, Summer, I think it is a little bit
it's
slightly more
heavy.
Yeah, I would say it's not like a pep. Like
It's nose clearing.
Yeah, I would say nose clearing on that one.
So with the Slumber, like the flannel sheets, can you smell that, or is it kind of like second fiddle to the peppermint?
I toned the peppermint down in that one just so that it is well balanced. I feel like I always say the same thing because that's always the goal, is to kind of have a well balanced scent. But yeah, I definitely toned it down so that you can smell the flannel sheets.
Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, Kim saying that she warmed it today was pretty strong, but I could smell the woods too. I haven't warmed it yet, so just on cold though. But this is just Yeti. It's not, obviously.
Yeah. And those snap bars are the reason I haven't done them again. That paired with like, I can't get the darn molds for those snap bars. And I just don't have enough to be able to like efficiently pour them. But I'm going to try to get them again.
I think, I mean, again, I'm not a fan of chopping, but as long as you give an option that I could just snap something off and pop it in,
okay,
especially with the young kids, it's just easier for me unless I take the time. Like I just got a massive like bunch of loaves out or souffles and I just started chopping them the other day. But most of the time, like Summer said, we just grab what's there if it's not. So clams, snap bars. Yeah.
So clams still, like, you guys like clams? I mean, they're fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, the brittles are so beautiful. Like how Travis is doing the brittles, like they're so beautiful, but like I know they're so time consuming.
Yeah, my only issue with clams ever is if sometimes you get that plasticky scent, but I've never experienced that with yours. So I think your clams are great.
Okay, good. Yeah, I've never got that complaint, but I know that worries some people. So yeah, I have never smelled that, but it definitely, I'm sure someone would have told me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've had this for what? It says April of 2023 and still smells good to me and I don't get no like plastic smell. So these clams are good.
Yeah, it's the same supplier that they've just updated. So the one that you have, Christine, I'm using the same supplier. They've just like updated, I think, the quality of it since that one. But yeah, even with the new ones, I haven't noticed anything.
All right. Is there any other sense for folks that are on still tuning in? Is there any sense that we didn't go through older that we want us to go back through or answer? Erica, have any questions, concerns, or anything that you have that we didn't get on the list? Because I know people are like, go back. I think we hit most of them.
I feel like most of your list is new scents, or at least quite a few of them.
Yeah, there's definitely new next to more than not. So I think it's, I'm just trying to think of the ones like the.
There was one that I think someone asked a question and I might have missed it because I had a question about it. If it was heavy tree holiday market, because that one's not a new one. That's Fraser Fir, apple cider, cinnamon, and sugar. You said it's a simple blend.
I love that. So I don't know what it is. So such a simple blend. That was like probably one of my favorite scents that I poured last year. And I know there's not a lot to it, but I don't know what it is. I think that for Fraser Fir oil is like, I just love that oil so much. And with the apple cider, and again, it's not a fermented apple cider. It's a sweet apple cider. I almost think like apple juice kind of, you know what I mean? More than that way. And then with this, it's a sweet cinnamon sugar, not a spicy cinnamon sugar. I just love that blend. I don't know what it is about it. It's so simple, but I just think it's great.
So Erica, for those of us that like love spice, what scent would you say is like your spiciest scent?
On this list,
Mm-hmm.
Sugar spice and everything nice.
I know. Just trying to think. I don't think anything on this list is like red hot cinnamon. Nothing on this list is red hot cinnamon, I would say. So if you like that, I don't think I have anything like that on here. Just trying to think. What would be maybe the gingerbread village, but again, it's not super spicy. It's spicier than Tipsy for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of spice notes in a lot of the blends, but I don't think anything is like overly spicy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think through all the scents on what I would recommend. Like the roasty toasty, it's a little bit spicy, but again, not red hot spicy.
I think Gingerbread Village
Probably.
would take the cake on that one for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry. Sorry, Aubrey.
All right. And then I think that was it. I'm looking at the list that's on the screen. Honey pear cider donut is really good if you like spiced honey pear and cider donuts. I've had that once. A little goes a long way. That is definitely a really good pear scent if you like pear and donut. But I think we hit them all. Yeah. Oh, wait. I think there was one about cashmere cozy and smoked vanilla if they're still on. I think they asked about that one as well. Cashmere cream, cashmere cedar, smoked vanilla.
I got a lot of requests to bring that one back. I love it. It's just like a very cozy scent. And slightly sweet smoky.
All right. Did you have anything else, Erica, that you wanted to go through? I know you said you didn't want to go through the scoops now.
Yeah, I'll post them by tomorrow. I promise you guys. I just want to make sure I have a good variety. But it'll probably be around like 15-ish. No, I think that's it. I mean, we have a week. So if you guys have any questions, please reach out to me directly on the page. I'm happy to answer any more specific questions. If you want to dive into the nitty gritty of any of the scents more deeply, I'm happy to do that. But yeah, just thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to join us tonight. I really appreciate it.
No, thanks, Erica, for squeezing us in. I know. When I reach out to Erica, she's like, life. And I'm like, yeah, who are you telling? I was like, we'll squeeze it in whenever we can. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Erica, for joining us.
Erica.
Thank you, Christine, for hosting.
No,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you for allowing me to host and for everyone tuning in tonight. I appreciate all of the ladies dialing in. And thank you, Aubrey, for being on the other side. And
yeah,
thank you for inviting me. It was so fun.
Yeah, you're
that first one, you're like, what do I do? Do I talk? Do I sit here? Do I what?
Yep. You just try not to talk. The biggest thing is not talking on top of one another. That's kind of like the biggest thing. But for the most part, just kind of goes with the flow. So, but yeah, thank you so much, Erica. I appreciate it. And I know, Summer, you have to go put the baby to bed. So I appreciate you ladies. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
well,
thank you guys.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yeah, have a great rest of your weekend.
Have a good rest of your weekend. Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye.
Christine, you did awesome.
Oh, thanks.
You did a great job.
Sorry, Ellie was doing so well, and then she just woke up.
No worries.
Oh, we're still live.
Yeah, I keep hitting it like 20